Hello Aries, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot. We're going to be doing your bonus Valentine's Day reading. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and have meditated upon them. As always, I shuffled live. For this particular reading, we're going to be using 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks, okay? We're going to be doing the reading by separating it into your energies and then your soulmate's energies. So what this reading is about is whether you will meet your soulmate this year. All right. So let's first locate your energy. Let's find out what your energies are, my dear Aries. Love. Okay. So this could be either you are absolutely ready for love or that you need some self-love. I'm going to say that a lot of you are currently ready for love. But let's see what the cards have to say before we continue. Let's go ahead and get the energies of the potential soulmate that could be coming in this year. Let's find out your soulmate. So the energies for the soulmate. What is Aries soulmate's energy? All right, so we have, I did pull out 2 cards only because the top card that was the original card that came out was the first card, which is heard. May your brave call be carried into the wind. And then another card was calling out to me, so I had to pull it because, well, Spirit told me to, because it called me. And it says, may you soften into what is. And this is telling me that your soulmate is trying to manifest you. They're also looking for you, is what I'm getting here. All right, let's find out. Let's try that again. The cards went every which way. All right, let's find out what you need to do to move toward them, okay? Let's get some details here. I'm going to pull out 3 cards, and the first card was Justice, but in reverse. And Justice is about fairness and truth, and all things balanced, right? But because it's in reverse, I don't know if right now you're going through a situation, or maybe it's mental, where you might not feel like you are worthy of the person that you want in your life. Let's get 2 more cards here. We'll get additional clarification, but that's the energy that I'm picking up. My dear Aries, let's see here. 2 more cards. The King of Swords. Oh, okay, you're being super logical. And I also feel like you might be a little assertive. Let's say that you go out to a bar or whatever, and you find somebody that's attractive, and you're like, oh, well, that person's attractive, I'm looking for love, I'm going to just go for it. And I feel like what this is saying is bring it back a notch. Because just because you're looking for love doesn't mean that the people that you are approaching are the right ones or have the right energy. So I feel like you have to kind of pay more attention to the people's energies. The last card that came out was the Seven of Pentacles, which is like you're anticipating meeting this person that's going to be coming into your life. And although you are quite anxious and you are certainly ready to have this soulmate in your life, I feel like instead of being logical about it, I feel like you should probably rein it in and really focus on what you're truly looking for, and not just a pretty person, or somebody who knows the right things to say. Because here with the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse, I really do feel like you've been unbalanced for some time. And I don't mean unbalanced like emotionally or like, there's something wrong with you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that maybe you've been in lack of love for some time, and you're just ready. Like you're tired of being alone, and I feel like you're using your mind way too much. So either you're on like dating apps or just like going out and like putting yourself out there maybe a little bit too much. I'm not knocking you. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. I know that we've all been there, unless we're like crazy introverts. But I feel like this is stating, we'll get more clarification cards. I feel like this is really, really stating that just dial it back a notch and feel versus think. Two cards came out for your person. Resilience. We have the Nine of Wands. And then we have the, 10 of Swords. What is going on with your person? And last card is, the Three of Swords. Holy smokes. Okay, so it looks like your person is resilient, right? However, I feel like they're like just tired, I feel like they're just drained from all their past BS that they've gone through in relationships, and they just want something sustainable, something that really speaks to them, gives them energy, somebody who's on their side is what I'm getting here. I'm also seeing that if they were in a, I don't know if they were in a recent breakup, or if whomever they were with previously, I'm getting that like the person just really took advantage of them. But they're going to have to start getting over that. And I feel like as much as this person is looking for someone new, I feel like this person is also hitting dead ends like you are, which only leads them to, more heartache and being disillusioned that maybe they're never going to meet you. But that isn't the case. I don't feel like that's the case. There is somebody for everybody out there. We just have to heal our nonsense. And I'm not saying that we have to be perfect in order to meet with our soulmates. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that what you need to do in order to move toward them is stop thinking logically, and you're not gonna. I just don't have the sense that you're gonna meet this person online. Okay, so or at a bar that you go up to the person. I don't feel like that's the energy. That's not the energy that I'm getting here. Okay. So what your cards are saying is stop doing the normal things that you're currently doing and continue to have the sense that you are going to meet this person and have that wonderful anticipation that you're going to meet them. However, don't let the anxiety of the when take over. Okay, for your person, what I'm seeing is that they have to allow for the way they've been treated previously to die off and speak up and stand up for themselves. Because with this Herd card, it says, may your brave call be carried to the wind. But what I'm really getting is that they need to be heard. They're not speaking up. I feel like the people that they choose to be with is they're taking advantage of them. They're walking over them. And I feel like your person is incredibly sweet. But they have to gain their strength, like allow the hardness of that's around the heart to break off, but gain the strength in their throat chakra so they are able to speak regarding what they actually want, right? That's what they need to do to move towards you. Because until you are in the right energies, you both are going to continue to meet the wrong people. All right? We're going to get some clarifications here. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Oh, okay. Justice. The right way. All right. That is fantastic. You guys will certainly meet once the two of you are balanced. And I feel that you are blindly being guided to one another so that when you meet, you're not going to be expecting this. You're not even going to be looking for it. Not saying that you're going to be completely healed, either one of you. I'm not getting that sense, but I do feel like it's going to be like I don't even feel like you guys are going to recognize each other. I feel like it's just like you're going to have like this chill kind of conversation, like, oh yeah, hi, blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to start talking with one another. And the more you see that your conversation flows, the more you're going to see that you guys are really going to enjoy one another is the sense that I'm getting here. Because I'm truly not seeing that either one of you are gonna see this coming. And you're gonna have a choice because the Lovers came out in reverse. You're going to have a choice of whether you want to continue being with this person or not. And the reason why I say this is because with the Lovers in reverse here, I feel like both of you have trust issues that you need to work on. And because of those trust issues, your connection is fine as far as like how you talk with one another. You're on the same level. However, with the Lovers in reverse, what I'm actually seeing is that because your energies have not been cleared yet, as I mentioned before, when the regular Justice card came out, and I said you guys are going to meet, you guys will meet, but you're definitely not going to be in the what is this? The complete healing mode. Now I feel like the two of you can help one another heal, but you need to get to, wow, I can speak. Need to get to the phase where you trust one another, because right now there's so many trust issues, specifically on your partner's part. And that is because they've been walked all over many times, and I don't feel like they just don't feel like you. I feel like they think you're too good to be true, and they don't trust it. They don't trust it because they're so used to BS. They're so used to somebody treating them like crap. It is really what I'm getting here in regards to your person meeting you. Okay, and it's sucky, but if you are going to choose, I'll get more clarification on these because I feel like more clarification is required. And then we have I was going to say something about the Lovers. If you want this relationship to continue, then I suggest both of you really start working on your heart chakras together and find ways to align one another to each other. All right? Really have open and honest conversations about why you're imbalanced and why there are trust issues, but those conversations need to be had. The Two of Swords was the last card that came out. And again, I feel like this is going to be a difficult decision because both of you, specifically your person, is facing a lot of fears. Yeah, that's the biggest sense that I'm getting. I feel like they are so. I feel like they need to work on their third chakra. I feel like and their heart. And I feel like you need to focus on your heart chakra for sure, but your throat chakra for you, because this person is at a road. They want to continue the relationship, but at the same time, I feel like they can't see properly, but that's because they have literally blindfolded themselves because of all their past drama. Like literally, they have 3 sword cards. Well, technically 2, but the 2 of swords was to clarify the other one, the 3 of swords. And the other one is, the 9 of wands, which definitely means that they have the ability to be persistent, but only if they truly recognize that this is no longer, like their past issues are no longer a burden, and they don't have to carry them anymore. So it's all going to be determined by how they view things. All right, I'm going to get 2 more cards. I'm going to see, number 1, if they're going to give me how you will meet, other than it's going to be an unknown, not by online or anything. It's just going to be like a coincidence, by chance meeting. It could be at I don't know why I'm getting this, but like a court. Like, I don't know if you guys are going to court. Maybe one of you got a ticket. I don't know. Maybe one of you are in law or something to that extent. Maybe you are a work with children, social advocate or something. I don't know. I'm getting that for some. Let me get 2 more cards here. We have the 7 of Cups. All right. So however you're going to meet one another, you're definitely going to be invited. I feel like both of you are going to be invited to a place. Again, whether it's or you have to go to a place. So let's say you are either invited to a party or a gathering that, or like, court, a place that you truly don't want to go, but you almost, you feel obligated, or you feel you have to go, and you're feeling a lot of mixed emotions about going. All right, so I feel like that is your telltale sign that that's when you need to go. All right. Let's get 1 more card and see if we get a when you will meet. We have the 9 of Cups. It doesn't tell me when you're going to meet, but I do see that you will meet. And what I'm getting here is that you're almost going to meet this person when you're either one of you or both of you are going to... How am I going to see this? Like super unhappy. Like you're both in a place of not necessarily misery, but like you're really not feeling fulfilled. Like, let's say for instance, you are, you're going through a lot of stuff. Let's say you do have a ticket and you're super stressed because this this anticipation card came up for you. And then we got the Justice card twice. So maybe you're anxious about, having to go to court. And that's when you meet. Like you're not going to see this coming, and I don't think you're supposed to see this coming, because I feel like it is that sense of despair, or that sense of disappointment almost, that is going to draw that person to you and have them reach out to you and go, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Is there anything I'm able to help you with? Something along those lines. I don't feel like this is like a movie meet, right? Like you meet and you go, oh, the angels start singing, your hair starts, waving behind you. And no, nothing like that. I feel like this is going to be a very simple meet, and I feel like this person brings you either this person brings you out of something, or you bring this person out. But I feel like initially it's this person's reaching their hand out to you that initially attracts you to them. And I don't mean attract as far as, oh my God, they're gorgeous, or oh my God. No, you're going to see a spark because of their kindness. And then it's probably going to lead to something as very simple as, would you like to grab a coffee? And then you both sit down and have a cup of coffee and enjoy one another's energy. And I feel that as this progresses a little bit, I feel like that is when this person is going to pull back just a little bit and be like, I don't know. I feel like you're just too good to be true. I've been hurt so many times before, and I don't know if I could take another heartache at this point. And I feel like you're going to reassure this person that you're not that person. You've been hurt many times before as well. And, you've always looked for somebody like them, but you've always looked in the wrong spots. And I feel like that open and honest conversation is what's going to flourish the relationship, because you're both going to be vulnerable in such a way that you really start seeing each other for what you are. And I do feel like this is a very slow progressing relationship, only because of all the hindrances in front of you, emotional hindrances. Nothing, there's nobody around you that's really keeping you from you except for the two of you, specifically them. Okay? But I do feel like for sure you're going to meet. I'm going to see if I can get this narrowed down to a time. Oh, okay. The Wheel of Fortune came out, but it came out, I'm so sorry, hold on. It came out in reverse, which tells me that you will meet. It's just not going to be super quick because, again, it was in reverse. And you're not going to have any control about how this is going to happen. Like at all. So I don't feel like Spirit is going to tell us much of anything. If I'm looking at all of the cards, I'm seeing anywhere between 10 weeks to 10 months is what I'm getting. Probably not so much, not months, but I do have to say it because it's possible. And I don't want you to, hold off, like you have in anticipating and then, be let down. I don't want you to be in that energy. So I have to give you the appropriate time frame. And again, remember that the time for the universe is, it's just so incredibly fluid. Okay? But the good news is that it does appear that you will be meeting your soulmate this year. The bad news is that unfortunately you're going to be going through some frustrating times, possibly legal, and they're going through some emotional injuries that they have to heal from. And together, both of you will heal one another if you decide that you want to stay within the relationship. And when I say you decide, I mean the two of you. The two of you together will decide whether you will continue or not. All right, my lovely Aries, I hope this reading was helpful. Until we meet again, bye.